Alright, so we are back, and we need to figure out where we want to mine our... We could do just copper right now. Copper, like, makes kind of the next best sense. There's 24 million there. 13 million here. So we need one copper train for bus copper, and I'll be fine. That's one copper train for bus copper. That's no issue. But we probably want two, now that I've thought about it, for this one. Because the reason we can get away with one here is that these have, for almost all of our other trains, these are 6 in, 4 out, or in some cases, some of them are 5 out. But the main thing is that there is a surplus that is going in, and there is that kind of like, it will build up a surplus over time. And for bus, like, bus isn't a full throughput thing, but oftentimes circuits are a full throughput thing. And this is 6 inputs and 6 outputs, and that is not good in technical speak. So I'm probably going to make this a bit weird before we actually get it running. So I'm just gonna run up here there right now and fix that. We do need more rails, but we'll deal with that a bit. Alright, so essentially what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add enough parking. So parking is essentially the term for essentially space for a train to wait to actually go into a station. That's all parking is. I'm actually going to move you and have everything be mad that I like ruined all of your power. I'll do that right there, and I don't need an extra redundant one. Like, so essentially we just need parking for one. So something like this probably is enough. Is that online? Oops, that's not what I want. There. Cool. Is that long enough? So we have that there. And we have this. Nope, it isn't. Cool. That'll be more than enough. And essentially it'll be like, hey. Actually, it doesn't like that. That'll just be the one snake parking. So essentially, it's a little bit ugly, but essentially that says, hey, this will be unloading, and it'll be another one waiting to come right in, which will be nice because we need that throughput. So this copper line has 13 million. We have, you know, I don't hate doing like, okay, we're gonna like probably put a 4-way intersection right here, one going south, and that's what we want to do, and have a copper outpost here, and also plan that we could also just ship copper over here. Alternatively, we could have this continuing right over. Actually, we probably just want this T-junction, just this to be a turn south, because we're going to be having the bus curving this way, and there's going to be bus stuff over here, so we don't want it going north. And there's some other stuff here. That's 45 million right there, though. Well, everything up here, I'll figure out what the bus looks like before we actually build it. And just somebody said that like these are only okay patches that we could just like build over that way, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, so next thing we need to do is... Alright, so let's do copper next. Regardless, that's an extra thing that we don't need. Running. I wish I had whatchamacallit. That fun little thing called thing. So we're gonna need another warehouse because we need to store lots of copper ore. And we're gonna need lots of trains. We're gonna need 3 engines. Where's my steel? There's my steel. Okay, so 1, 2, I should grab a bunch of steel. Right, so we need iron. Okay, so we need 3 engines, which we're just low on. Oh, it doesn't like the fact that we don't have any green circuits, which we can fix in a minute. We also need more of you. More engine units. Always need more engine units. We're gonna go on those inserters. We're gonna put most things actually. Yep. Okay, so 3, and we need 6 times 3, which is 18 cargo wagons, which I believe we just need lots of iron. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. Build a bunch of cargo wagons for us. And that's going to be storing all of our copper ore. We're going to need lots of mine drills. And we've got lots of things. Got lots of you. Probably could use more signals. So you're redundant. We don't need you. There's no better feeling than just being able to, like, take apart stuff. Oh, it's so nice. So yeah, I'm just wondering, like, where, because, like, these are okay patches. We have 15 million down here, 31 million. That's a very large patch, and it's near this other iron patch, and it's almost a mixed patch. There's, oh, that's a big patch. That's 39 million, but it's also very far away, and I don't really want to be doing that right now. There's a 24 million here, and that's actually not terrible. Like, we could, like, run another, could do another, just, like, another, intersection and have it run this way and grab that 24 million. And just, like, avoid developing this part of this map because we don't know what we're really doing over there. Yeah, this 24 million sounds bad, and doesn't sound bad, and I'm actually gonna go over and up rather than, over this way, because, they need to go this way, and this way is more clear. So, yeah, let us do this. So, we need to move over about that way to about there. We have some radars, because we need some more radars. But this is one of the situations where just having this bus-supported line is so nice. Also, we want to drop off all the stone that we have. I forgot that we have a very full inventory. Alright, so, also, what else? I'm trying to think if we are missing anything major that I'm just completely blanking on. Oh, Elfina's done. Let's grab, we're running out of things we can grab. Let's grab cars. I might end up doing car science, because car science is dumb, and I love it. Right, just deposit a bunch of stuff that we don't need. And you can go away, because we don't need any more of you. And honestly, all of you can go away too, as we just clean up. We will use inserters, like normal inserters again, but it's like for anything that I'm like just like, I'll use normal inserters when I need to like actually build a blueprint that would be duplicating that I know that normal inserters are perfectly fine. Okay, I believe that's all we need. Oh, we need more, you guys. Alrighty. And back to the building new train lines. Do, 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 do. We're setting aside by like going for lubricant so we can get electric engines so we can actually get the last 2 nanobot realms. So that'd be 50. That's just 100 blue science, and honestly I might, like, that extra nanobot speed and range would be speed up all this crafting so much that, you know what, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so we need 100 of the stuff, so that's 300 advanced circuits, that's not bad, 100 sulfur, which we just haven't constructed, and 200 engine units, which is fine. Alright, so we'll let automobilism finish, but we're gonna have to lubricant, electric engines, and then they'll let us do all the nanobot upgrades. So let's do a similar thing to what we did last time, but I think I'll just do it closer to everything else this time. We need a couple chemical furnaces. We'll be like, hey, this is where you make, oh, that's not what I want to make. We want to make blue science to do. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have you come in here, we're gonna have you come in here. I'm actually going to have just a box like here where we drop engine units. I'm gonna have pick up tile here, pick up tile there, you pick up here, you pick up there, and half of you needs to be sulfur, half of you needs to be advanced circuits. We'll have sulfur coming, oops, that's not what I want. Sulfur coming down from there, advanced circuits from there. Nope. And we need to teach how to make sulfur, so we'll have some fancy pipe work. Here's sulfur. Oops, that's what I wanted. You just need water and you. So let's just bring you. Oops. You. We'll just crank out a little sulfur setup. Because why would I ever make anything permanent? Move you. So we can like... And now they make a ton of sulfur and put it in there. And those two things will make blue science. And we'll have it just like be an ugly loop over here. And that's how you do a bad blue science setup. Oh, we haven't set up engines, so let's grab it. Where's our engine units? Have you be close. And we'll go pick up a bunch of more engine units. Should probably also uncap the engine unit chest. What are you? Oh, you're slow. And at least this will be set up, and we need to deliver more engine units, and I'm not going to worry about shipping engine units down here. But it'll get us started. And that extra nanobot range will be very nice. Who texted me? Just someone on Amazon, or not Amazon, Instagram. Fun fact, the best way to contact me is not via Instagram. It is, in fact, via Discord. If you don't have Discord, you're out of luck. Okay, so we're going to like right here, which unfortunately is not in our radar range, so we can't actually like mark it with like a ghost yet. Right, so we're here, one farther. Also, it's something to be said by like getting lubricant out of the way, just so we can actually like add that to our actual oil production line, because that's gonna be one of the first things we build after this. Right, so that will come up, and that's perfect. Cool. And honestly, I can see us going all the directions from here, so let us go to a fancy lubricant. Where is the one I want? Four-way intersections. Yep, that's it. Where's the really nice one? Oh, I love this one. Yeah, we are on right-hand drive. So, this is just a very good intersection design that I found on Reddit. It looks cool. It also is very efficient. Clear all these trees. And we'll just set up a radar right here, so we can actually start seeing that. And we will set up the next straight belt line. I don't include this in my like normal Rails book, just because it's like I need these so seldom that like I don't need to be like scrolling through them, because it's like here it's like straight lines, stations in use all the time, station out all the time, negative returns all the time, T-junctions I'll do a lot more often than a full rain, and my large ones I don't use this anymore. I think I probably just delete this one because I don't use it. I grabbed that one from... I grabbed this book from a lot of the stuff from Catherine of Sky, who's an awesome channel if you want to learn how to play the game. But I ended up... It's like some things are like ghosts from there, even though I've like redone most of the blueprints in a lot of these. I do need to go through just all my blueprints and just like clean up a lot of them. Alright. So we're having a lot of space here, but like, I mean, this having just a robust rail network to like build outposts off of will be something that's very nice to already have when we actually start outposting. Oops, that was the wrong one. Man, we continue to move very far away from everything we're doing so far, but we're on a train line, so that's great. Fortunately, I think we're running out of rails soon, so I might grab my train and just have a temporary stop to run us back, because I am not running all the way back home. How's lubricant doing? Oh, I never actually said it's actually like properly put the blue signs in there, but anyway, it's building a buffer. That's what counts. Oops, that's not what I want. Oh, you. Right, now we're running the solo and we don't realize I'm not gonna bother, so I'm going to do a short little thing, which is just, hey, look. It's cheap, it's quick, it'll get us back home. Come to us, please. Waiting on a train to get to us. Hey there, train. We're going home. I'm gonna leave this temporary stop here just because we need to get back here. Ah, so much faster. Oops, I did not mean to do that. You're supposed to be you. Eventually we will be moving to electric trains, but that's a little bit away. I mean, honestly, that will probably be the actual fate of our refilling station, where we just stop using them because we switch to electric. Right, there we go. Actually, researching that now, we got lots of rails. Probably could honestly use more. Let's get rid of all the stone. And keep running. Alright. Back to this temporary station. I'll say hey, this is actually until fluid count. Oh, not passenger credit. anything would count. So it doesn't actually move away. For those who don't know, if you, the way you set these is you just control click, because it's like, beyond the very early game where I'm like still setting up my initial network, as soon as I have any live trains, you never want to run manually. Like, unless you're like specifically backing up a train to get to like an intersection where you can like then get out, you don't want to drive your train manually. It's just dangerous. Alright, so now we have up to this patch, which is 24 million. Like, it isn't a huge patch, but it'll be fine for our starter amount. So I'm probably gonna come in here and come out like around there, which works out great. So we actually have the outline. I'll just put the outline right there. Watching replace you, so the other one actually connects. Because these are made to be exactly, actually we probably set it to be like right here, so like we just like line up the end of it there. Okay. So this one we want to have it come north. I should switch over to termite bots, just clear out some of these trees. Lots of like stumps and stuff here. Okay, yeah, we want to go north, so we'll go to open outpost planner. We want to set this to belts going north. Ooh. Oh, I have not seen that. Right, and we're just switch to map mode. And there's something that actually. I think there's something about to like, say going this way and have it come up there and then unload, and because this will allow it to mine out faster, and that's kind of a little bit more what we want. And so yeah, let's have it go west instead. Actually, it's building. Okay, yeah, it is building. Alright, cool. So actually, also let's have our to-do list. So we are currently this is our current one will be. This, which is, we need a copper mine. We need a stone mine. And we need an iron mine. And then a bunch of things on the bus. So, we need a, bus, excuse me, oil processing. Which is, like, all the oil products. So, sulfuric acid, lubricant, things like that. So we need bus mall, because mall's nice. Bus gears we're gonna need to add. We need bus red circuits. And like bus our solar loading, because we need to build lots of solar panels and stuff like that, but otherwise just like lots of things like that. And the solar loading actually will probably be part of near the whatchamacallit, like you. I like trimming these just because it's like the extra one does bug me. Hey, we finished electric engine. Perfect, that's what we wanted. So now all we need is we want to increase the amount of bot swarms. So we want nanobot speed first and foremost. And okay, you require something else. You also require robotics. I don't know if you actually can access robotics. I don't know if we have enough engine units selected to do robotics, so I'm going to focus on getting the other two first. That's these redundant power poles, which I just usually get rid of. Okay. And let's just crank out this outpost. I'm not going to talk about it as in depth because it's essentially identical to the coal one, except for when I actually started this. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Except for when I actually want to set up the why are words so hard? Set up the actual loading itself, because we're going to actually want more than one station. Because just because we're running 3 trains loading from the same one, it's logical. It is reasonable to expect that we might need multiple loading stations. And again, we did that dumb thing again. Alrighty, and more copper outposts. Not blind to these. I mean, this is kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's just a lot of just like, okay, we gotta build this. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but soon we'll get to the interesting stuff. I need more belts soon, because, oh, why do these take a lot of belts? Because we're just trying to build at a scale that is just really, like, we have not been building at before, and really, our setup is not really made to accommodate for this. Power is doing okay. Have you stopped mining? Yes, you have stopped mining, so it is filled this entire warehouse with 90,000 coal. I do forget that, vanilla has a different ratio for how much coal sticks in one. I'm used to that being 36,000, which is fine because we don't actually need a full, that much coal. I'm used to Bob's balance for 4 stick up to 200 and stuff like that, and like that's like... Right, so we are out of belts, we need more belts. We can set back to you. Have placing all these. Wait, so let us figure out this station here, because that's gonna be important. And actually, I'm thinking that we set this out too far. Like, this is nowhere near where we need it to be. So everything will come in here and come up here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a little thing like this that is going to go split here. Alright, so you finish your turn right there. You don't. Okay, so this is too long. Oh, still too long. It's not necessary to have these balanced, but I like it for aesthetic purposes. Right here. Is that good? No, I feel like it's still too long. No. That good? From there to there. Yep, I hit that. That's even. Right, so we're going to have you and you. And these are both going to be copper ore pickups. So I'm actually just going to grab the color from over here. And this is not copper, this is copper ore pickup at copper mine B, because this is copper mine B, and I should probably label that. Copper mine B, here we go, copper mine B. Okay, so copper mine B, and remember I said I don't like redundant station names? For things like this, redundant station names perfectly okay, because essentially what this is saying is like, hey, if you're here and you're coming up, pick up sub at copper mine B, these are at the same station. They'll both give you copper, and that's all we care about. That's the wrong side of the track. And is that the center? I feel like these are off center. Like this is wrong. Yeah, they're coming from different spaces, which is what is confused me. Yeah, okay, so let's just be boring. Let's not have this, let's not be fancy, and we'll just say like, hey, you're gonna come in, and then you're going to be like, hey. Let's just do this normally. That is right there, and move you here, and I'm actually going to just delete this. Actually, not that one. I hate you. And we go out again. Probably delete these. That one, we want you. Okay, so I will just have this one reconnect with the other one, just like the other one. And right here, we're gonna have a chain signal. Be saying like, hey, when you reach here, you can see which side is actually good for you that actually reaches your destination faster, and it'll be perfectly fine. And these will both get deposited, and we'll have all their ore, just like we want them to. And now this one, I'm going to say like, hey, let's actually figure out the rest of this. Where's the actual edge of this that we can? What's the furthest? What is the closest we can make this? And it's probably right here. This isn't an outpost I'm super worried about, like, giving myself enough space to future-proof it, because it's like, it's a mine. This isn't a modded mine, it's nothing like that. It's pretty much going to be a mine forever. And let's do the same thing over here. Figure out how close we can make it. Doop and doop. And honestly, like, this is a lot more parking than it probably needs, but I mean, like, it just goes around, and it helps encapsulate, like, what is this outpost, and that's enough for me. Right, rails in. I'd rather overkill it than underkill it. I mean, at the end of the day, there's no such thing as too much parking. Like, yeah, I can, like, okay, there is such thing as too much parking, and that's when it's like, it actually, like, it's taking significantly longer to get to the stations. But that's not likely to be a problem here. Right, this is just going to be our little station, which we're going to probably need to back up to actually leave here, but that'll be fine. Come in here, and you're here, and you're here, and you're here, and you're there, and you're there, and your fueling will be right there, and you'll be right there, and you're going to be station, copper, mine, B. Cool. And you can't get there, so we're not going to actually have you do that. We do want a refueling station. And probably should also put you here and here. And yeah. Oh, and we are out of belts, so we can't do that. You want to be right there, so we'll just have you then reconnect. Probably there. Split you off from the main line there. And that will actually like call this the train immediately, because it's like, hey, there's a station here that doesn't have fuel that I need. It'll come here immediately, and it'll like wait for 5 seconds, not go away, because it can't actually unload anything because this doesn't have power. but I don't want it making unnecessary load trips, so let us just give it power. It can't unload, it can't fuel itself, but it'll be fine. Let me pick up next nanowatt range. Alright, so this one I'm actually gonna click J to turn it to manual, and I'm gonna scoot back just enough and switch it back to that, and we're gonna have it go back to the starter mall because it could not get back actually. And we'll grab some more belts and finish off this outpost. Yeah. And then we're going to turn around and do the exact same thing for an iron outpost. There's 10 million there, 7.5 million, 10 million, 24 million, 41 million. Actually, this 41 million is probably what we'll do. Probably going to have like an input be like right here, come around here, and like exit right here. Actually, that one actually might come from this side. We'll figure that out. Okay, so we want, what do we want? Belts. And also we're running low on undergrounds, even though we haven't been using undergrounds, but I just noticed that we're low on undergrounds. And I cannot wait until we have bots that actually refill our inventories. Real good, real good. Okay, so how many more miners do we need? So we currently are carrying 164, and we need another 600, so we need roughly 500 more miners. So, and what does this have? 500 miners. That's actually perfect. Cool. And we could probably use another load of stations. How are we doing signals? So actually could use more of each signal type. And stations. And yeah, okay, cool. So let's go to our name. We also don't need the station for coal mine 2 anymore, because we're not really going there that often. But station for copper mine, oh, no, I don't know. Shift click to add a new station. We're going to copper mine B now. Sweet. There. Refill you. Okay, and right, so you're both our copper ore pickup. So let's actually just turn off a view and finish the belt lines. And continue placing these. And it's so much faster because with just that one upgrade. Yes, build my outpost. I mean, at the end of the day, placing miners actually isn't that bad. It's not that big problem. But at this point of technology, though, this is faster than placing ourselves. Especially since, like, once our movement speed is faster, but once our movement speed is faster, we'll probably also have personal reports, so it's not... That is a moot point. That's another thing we should probably decide, a assignment for additional steam engines, because we do need that very soon. I mean, we could just be an additional power source. We could look at the other power sources, because it's like, we did unlock, what was this, oil burning? So if we wanted to set up something like that, so that's energy consumption is, burns oil for steam. Okay, so is it the same amount as like a normal boiler? Because something like that would be a lot more consistent. And like we don't really, it would be a lot easier to construct because we don't actually have to like have any sort of stations or anything. And we could like set up just like one of these awkward oil patches that we're probably not going to use and just set it up as like a spare oil burning. I don't know if it requires, what kind of oil it requires though. I'll have to do some research on that. That's potential. So actually, let's just switch that. Let's do additional power. The other things here, we have like wind turbines we're not really going to do. Solar panels, which we will do eventually, but that requires a bit more logistics to set up than we do, because we really want requester tests, because we're not going to be building that on site, and we definitely want bots to be doing that, not us. And we want advanced logistics. Oh, we're out of power poles. That's annoying. Yeah, we need a lot of power poles. All right, so how many lights do this do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so that's a little bit awkward because I'd like to have be able to have two sides in, two sides out. And I might actually combine some lines to get that in, because we can really afford 12 lines, because I'm thinking, okay, so let's line you up, like let's just set this up here, kind of having these 12 input lines, and then having 12 output lines to go here, and like, we can just split this and just make it like, hey, we just have two stations that, like, they share a rate, but they have independent buffers, and that can be nice if we're not running full throughput. But okay, so we had, actually one fast way to count number of lines is we just go here, and we just go like, hey, yeah, 17. So we need to kill 5 of these lines. So let's do that real quick. Do 1. 2. And that one's getting a bit dense. Let's try the other side. And yeah, we'll do 3 and 4. And I mean, it's not like ideal, and it's not full throughput, but it's closer to full throughput than otherwise. Oops, that's not the one I wanted to do. I wanted to do this one, splitting up here. That. Cool. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is perfect. Also, all of you get out of here. Do. And again, I'm not hooking this up to power until everything's built, just because we're not looking to get this running ASAP. We're just looking to get it running and also do one thing. Poutine, I mean, poutine's delicious. I don't know what you're getting at. I haven't had poutine in a while. Not many places over here have it that much. Like, Mox has it, but hey there. Mox has it and it's nice. It's nice to be able to like play Magic and collect your winnings. Oh, did the raid not process? Yeah, it's not showing up on my Streamlabs. That's annoying. Oops. Yeah, I mean, I'm bad at those things. I'm bad at remembering, being like, oh, I'll immediately close the stream and be like, oh, wait, I should have, like, checked if there's anyone to raid. Oh. How was your stream? Right, back up here. We're for anyone just joining us, we're playing Factorio, and we're setting up a copper mine. It's not super intensive, but it's just nice, relaxing. It's a task that is me avoiding working on programming. Like that nanobot range. Wait, let's okay, so we can't get anything. We can't get the next nanobot range until we have robotics. Let's just get as far as we can on robotics, and I think we'll need to deliver the additional engine units to our jury-rigged blue science setup. But getting that extra one. Nice. I mean, keep Mount Silesia in your hearts. It's very important. Right, so next one is just, okay, let's just keep doing this. Doot. Right. Here we come up this way. Doop. Doop. Nope. Doop. I'm currently trying to convince myself to not get the Eldraine pre-order. But it's like, I have some money I got from gifts, and like, I'd like to, and it'd be good. It would help with my singleton collection. It'd be a fun stream to like open a bunch of packs and opens, and I do like the sleeves, but oh, that's, what did I do? Nope, I did everything perfectly right. Yeah! Well, the thing is, it's actually like waiting to see, it was confirmed that they didn't know they would have Brawl in time ready. So, and I'll just copy the input here. So the Brawl decks will not have codes for the decks inside of them this time, because they didn't know if they had Brawl yet. So I was like kind of waiting, because I was kind of saying, because it's like, hey, I want to pick up the Brawl decks if the Brawl decks are gonna have the codes for it. So because like, honestly, nowadays it's like I don't play Paper Magic that much anymore. Like I'll pick up singles and stuff, but the thing is that with the I was gonna be like, hey, I'll pick up the Brawl decks because it's like, hey, those are cards I want to play because I do want to do a lot of Brawl for like both streaming and content creation. But since they're not gonna have it, also we spaced this perfectly. This could have been bad. But since I'm gonna have that, I'm like, okay, the money I was saving for that is kind of like, I could spend it on something else. And I might just do bulk Eldraine stuff, especially since I'm gonna need like the Mythic Wild cards and stuff for the Brawl commanders. Actually, let's just like make these all the same length. Do. Yeah, no, it's just like, Mox is the closest store to me, and it's like an hour, I have to leave an hour and a half before an event, and that's just like absurd. Like, I don't want to have to like, when I'm having to spend 3 hours in transit for like a 4-hour event, it just doesn't feel good, and that's like my entire day. And like, I mostly would go out to draft, but it's like none of the draft formats have been like amazing in my opinion lately. Like, M20 has been decent, but it's like, did not like guilds. Like, I played a little bit of War of the Spark, but War of the Spark era was just like, I was not good with my health. But like, I mean, I have a new, like, commander group that we meet, like, we're trying to meet like once a month or so that I have been enjoying. Okay, we need more, so okay, we need more belts, obviously. We need more, loaders, we need more iron chests, and we need more power doohickey keys. Alright, let's go back, and yeah. Cool. Yeah, well, except for Eldraine, because, Chulainn, one of the commanders, is I'm completely overhauling my human stack to, work of Chulainn, to move to Bant humans, because he's, like, 100% on what humans want to be doing. And I need to figure out what, because like, kind of what my plan is right now is that I currently have 2 decks. Well, okay, I currently have 3 decks. I used to have 2 because I took apart most of my decks to build my commander cube, which is awesome. But and I was like, okay, I don't want to have too many decks. I want to keep those to the minimum. But at the same time, like I want but then I decided, okay, I want to have my Selesnya theme deck, which I built and it was awesome. And it's still really cool. But now I have 2 Selesnya decks, but now with humans moving from Selesnya to Band, my idea is that, and my other deck is Abzan Lightning, is having my Selesnya deck, and then all of the 3 color pairs that include Selesnyas, but I need to figure out what I want my Naya deck to be. And I don't know what I want to do for Naya yet. Right, we need you guys. So you need more of you, even though it's not an immediate need, but we will need you soon enough. More belts, because you always need belts. You. And I honestly could probably use some more of you. You. And I need to pick up all the engine units and drop off there. You know, you. Yeah, like, dinosaurs are extremely tempting for me. Because it's just like, it's such a good theme. I love dinosaurs. What am I looking for? You. And what was last thing we need? I need more of you. I believe that's everything I need. Oh, I need more splitters. Yeah, like especially like Ixalan rotating and like a lot of like some of like the more meta ones like will be like going down in price and things like that. I'll look into it because it's like none of the other Naya things really strike me. The only Naya deck I've ever played was a previous iteration of my humans deck, which I had at one point. I had Naya humans under Samut. And like, yeah, like there are good commanders that I know that are good, but it's like what are they? So dinosaurs, obviously, yeah. Mayel is just kind of like unfocused dinosaur. Same with like kind of like Marith. Samut's just generic aggro. Zakama's good, but Zakama really isn't my style. Like Uriel, okay, one thing I am thinking is maybe Gahiji, Honored One, and doing it as a kind of like Naya politics deck, because that does really interest me. Like, I do like Jired, but the thing with Jired is that he's way too close to my Selesnya theme deck. Right, how are we doing here? Down all of you. We also need more big electric bowls. Oh, it's over there that we're missing one. It's like, I don't see any of them that are missing over here. Nope, this one's missing. Right. Oh, where is this coming from? Oh, over there. I sometimes place these power poles when like the actual miners are in place. It's also when it's dark and like we're going on like looking for the red squares on the background of copper ore, which is not ideal for like finding where they need to go. And I think that's done. Right, that's all of the power poles placed. Okay, so you're there. We need to add fuel to these guys, and we actually need to set up the trains themselves. Right, so fuel, we'll have to come here. Oh yeah, okay, these can't actually reach, so we'll have fuel be awkward. Right, so you'll come in here and pick up there. And we'll just copy that configuration. Have you go there and there. And you're coming in right here. yeah, so far from what we've done today is we've built a copper outpost, and now we're almost done with we built a coal outpost, and now we're about to fire up a steel outpost. Alright, so let's configure our copper trains. So these are all going to be 6 long, so let's get their color right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's configure them so they actually fill with copper. But yeah, no. Slowly but surely we'll actually get stuff on the main bus, even though the main bus does not actually produce anything right now. Okay. And now you can all be copper, which is important. And now we're going to do the same thing with this one. Oops. They're all good. Give them the right color. And we're going to have 1 train in reserve, because one of these is going to be the last train, and then 2 of them are going to be... Like so. And, and you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. Copy. Paste. Yep, there we go. And then copy and paste and get the right color. Right, so your goal is you're going to go to copper, pick up a copper mine buddy. You're going to say, hey, wait till you have full cargo. And then you're going to go to copper ore, drop off at main bus screen circuits, and empty. And this is the one that we want in double. So we're going to copy you, and we're just going to give you the exact same orders. Because we want to have that extra throughput. And then you are going to be, you're going to go here, you're going to go for full cargo, and then you're going to go to our copper drop off, and you're going to go empty cargo for the main bus. And for this, we can actually set them to run properly. So they're going to wait for having enough fuel, obviously. And it's going to be confused because why? What's wrong? Oh, because it thinks that is the same line. That is... Wait. What is your problem? Okay, let's figure this out. Oh! Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Do I? Because I have not actually set up the parking over here. That shouldn't be the problem, but I'm gonna do this while I remember that we need to do it. Right, and you go down. And it'll be good. Okay, but seriously, what's your problem? That's fine. There's nothing on that line. Okay, it just thought that that wasn't okay for some reason. Even though it should be. Also, why aren't you filling? Oh, are you technically not where you need to be? Okay, he was technically just not actually at the station, like technically just over the station. And okay. And we just need to give this one a little bit of fuel to actually start going. And hey. And it'll be mad at us because it can't go because it doesn't have any copper. We can fix that soon by giving them copper. And now we're starting to mine. our power system does not like this. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think it's time to, Alright, so the copper mine, technically done. I think we need to take the task to generate additional power. Okay, so, while we're here, 1 second, I'm gonna save the game real quick. Hey, Roddick's finished. Wait, we just saved, so it won't actually go anywhere. Let me read the documentation for this. 1 second. Play modifier. Right. There's the diesel generator, which you can't actually make. Right, so yeah, let's just grab speed, range, sure. Alright, okay, do we have, how hard is diesel? No, that's not how you spell diesel. Diesel. Okay, we can't actually make diesel. Okay, not burner generator, not wind turbines. Okay, I think we just gotta do experiment. Yeah, I mean, it's vanilla plus, but it's plus a lot of stuff, but it's still like a vanilla experience. Alright, so everything's gonna be suffering, and let's figure out how oil burning, because I kind of want to figure out how oil burning works, because I kind of like that idea over doing like a coal mine, just for uniqueness sake. And we'll just get like these two, like these are just wimpy little oil patches that we're not really excited to be using. Well, there's something closer to the thing. We could do something, actually, let's just do this one, because it's close, we have power nearby. What is there? Well, are you looking for more of like a modded experience, or are you looking for just kind of like some nice vanilla plus stuff? Like some nice quality of life upgrades, because if you want a vanilla-like experience, there's lots of mods you can go to her. I would actually recommend like this pack. I would look in the yeah, okay. You know what? Okay, here's the thing. I will be putting a list of all the mods I'm using in a new panel after this stream. How's that? And this is a pack I would recommend if you're trying to get into the world of modded. Okay, so what am I looking for? Okay, so let's figure this out. So we want oil boilers, which we need concrete. Concrete is kind of annoying because of what it requires. So concrete requires iron, stone bricks, and water. Okay, we can get that. So let's just build this over here. Oh, we need use another water well. Here we are. Right, so let's set up a little concrete setup. We don't need a ton of concrete, just a smidge, just a smattering of concrete. And I'm gonna bring you up here. And I'm gonna set up you here. And we're gonna be like, hey. I shouldn't do that. You. We're gonna say, hey. Is this a dumb setup? Yeah. Yeah, it is, but, sue me. It'll give us some concrete. Yeah. Alright, I know, like, how I did, how I'm dividing the episodes is kind of weird now. But yeah, I forgot to cut the episode for this copper line. Alright, see you next time for YouTube.